talking about stress, I am going to quote some verses from Quran where Allah teaches us how to cope with different types of stresses. And one of the major stress is about people, how people talk to us and what do we do. Are you stressed that people lie about you, spread rumors and allegations about you? Well, listen to this. The worst people in the sight of Allah will be double faced people who appear to some people with one face and the other people with another face. Allah says, we know indeed what they say certainly grieves you, but surely they do not call you a liar, but the unjust deny the communications of Allah. 7. Allah says, we do indeed know how your heart is distressed at what they say. Are you ready to enjoy the treats and gifts given to you by Allah? Because Allah says, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. Allah does not burden a soul beyond it can bear. What makes you think your burden is more than what you can bear? Why worry about the stresses that are not in your control? Because Allah says in chapter 64, verse 11, that no misfortune ever befalls except by permission of Allah. And whoever has faith in Allah. Stress. There's 4 different types of stress: health, wealth, peer pressure, and natural events. Health and wealth are interconnected, and we're going to see how. So first, look at health. The health of brain and body, they both contribute towards our general overall health, and that is controlled and dependent on the type of food you eat. So following this IWL diet plan does play a crucial role in your health, increasing your brain and body health and fitness, and that in turn is going to reduce your type of stress. Well, now with a healthy brain and body is when you have a healthy brain and body, that's only when you can actually earn something um, in terms of money and financial gain. So, what if you are poor, or what if you are not happy with the amount of money you have? In that case, you need to evaluate. So, provided you have a healthy brain and body, and you're maintaining that with good, healthy foods, you are going to look at, and you're not very happy with your wealth, you're going to evaluate needs versus wants. What do you need to live? What do you need to survive? Because if you cannot survive and live, there is no way you're going to fulfill your wants, because this comes later. So when you fulfill your needs, you're going to work with a healthy brain and body. You're going to fulfill your needs and try for wants. Okay, so this is interconnected. You cannot dream about earning any money if you don't have your health with you. Okay, so health is really crucial. The next third type of stress is peer pressure. So this one we addressed. When you have your needs fulfilled, then you're going to work towards your wants, and then you're going to start thinking of ways, and you're going to start trying to earn more money to fulfill your wants. And when you fulfill your wants, your wealth is going to go up, and your stress is going to decrease as well. And just remember, there is no limit to want. So you have to be mindful of that. You don't want to make your wants as your need. Okay, a lot of people are stressed and stuck in life on this factor right here because they think their wants is their need. Okay, if you make your wants your needs, you're gonna have no upper limit, and you're always gonna be unhappy. Okay, so you need to define very clearly your needs versus wants. And once you start working with a healthy brain and body towards fulfilling your wants, this stress level is going to go down, but you must know what is the difference between needs and wants. Going further towards peer pressure is a lot of people are stressed about peer pressure. We're going to come to this part at the end, okay? Because this You need a little help because we all fall for peer pressure. The fourth type of stress we have is natural events. That is independent of what we do. So somebody died in the family, some accident happened, some earthquake happened, something happened and destroyed everything that you tried for. That is independent. That is from Allah. That is from God. You have no control over this factor. So, in order to know how much of your stress is actually caused by this, is you're going to evaluate yourself. You're going to evaluate your sorrow and your sadness. That how lucky are you to not have a natural event that's causing sadness in your life, and how sad these natural events are going to do it. And usually the natural events that are created and given to you by Allah, they're not going to stay for life. Even if some accident happens, Allah gives us the power to get over these natural events that are causing partial stress. So this should not dictate your whole life. This should not decide whether you're going to be sad for life or sad for just 1 month or 1 week or something like that. Okay? So this is the fourth factor that you have no control over. It happens to test you from Allah, because when Allah loves us, He gives us all these tests that are not in our control. We are put in a situation that no matter how much we try, we cannot get out of it. So this one, you don't need to spend too much time on it. Make dua, get help from Allah Ta'ala, and you're going to try and get out of this sorrow that was not in your control. Now, let's get to our last point, peer pressure. And what do we do about it? So, peer pressure, so what? The answer to peer pressure is so what? So what if somebody's not going to talk to me? So what if I don't wear a certain brand to please others? Does it matter that others are happy and I'm not happy? So do you want that? So what if nobody's going to talk to you? Because do you want to talk to everybody? So what if anybody is going to lie about you, going to say stupid stuff about you? So what? Are they going to tell you? Are they going to give you something when you really need help? Are they going to laugh at you? If they're going to laugh at you, you don't want those peers around you anyway. So the peers that you are not going to actually laugh at you are the ones that are going to help you when you need them. So the peer pressure, you really need to know who are the peers, why are they affecting you, and why do you value them so much? Why do they matter so much? What have they done for you in your life? Why do they matter? So only if they're worth it, then you take their pressure. But if they're worth it, they're never going to give you any pressure. So only the peer pressure is going to be negative from all of those people who want you to live a certain life so you can make them happy. You don't want those people around you. So this is selective. Like you decide whether this is going to be affecting you or not. Because people are always going to talk something. God has given everybody tongues, but not everybody has brains. So they're going to talk whatever they want, but whatever they talk should not matter you. You only should be able to do what pleases you, what is in your comfort zone, what affects you and your loved ones. Okay? So you should not fall for this. So your task is every time somebody tries to pressurize you for something, you're going to ask yourself, so what? So what if I don't listen to them? So what if I actually do what I want and not follow? So what's going to happen? Is there going to be an earth?